Hi, I am Fred from therequirementsengineer.com. In this video, I show you how to add and view connector animations in Draw.io. You will learn how to activate the animation on a connector, and you will learn how to make the animation visible in the editor. If you like practical tutorials about modeling and requirements engineering, please subscribe and hit the bell so you do not miss the next videos. What is Draw.io? Draw.io, also known as diagrams.net, is a free diagramming tool. I use it for flowcharts, process diagrams, and interface diagrams. It is easy to start with. However, it also includes useful features for more dynamic visuals, like connector animations. What are connector animations in Draw.io? Connector animations make lines look alive. They help me show flow between elements. For example, I can visualize a data transfer between a server and a client. So, instead of showing only a static line, I make the direction and movement easier to understand. As a result, the animated diagram can be saved as a moving GIF image and then displayed. Now let me show you how to add and view connector animations in Draw.io step by step. I will start by creating a diagram that I want to animate and then save as a GIF. To illustrate, I drag a PC icon and a monitor onto the canvas. Then I connect the two icons with a connector. In this example, I connect the server on the right with the client on the left. I make sure the line is properly attached to both shapes. Once the connector is selected, I can change its properties. First, I select the connector. Then I go to the right sidebar and activate Flow Animation. At this point, the connector is configured for animation already. However, sometimes the movement is still not visible yet. Thus, next I activate the animations view. Therefore, I click View in the top menu. Then I activate Animations. When it is enabled, I see a check mark next to the animations. Now the connector animation becomes visible. So I can clearly see the flow between the two elements. Finally, let's look at how to convert this animated diagram into a viewable GIF. This way, you can use a photo viewer to display the animated connection between the two elements, without even having to open Draw.io. To do this, I go to File in the top left menu, then I go to Export As and click on Animated GIF. Now we can customize the GIF file. The speed option lets you choose between slow, medium or fast animation. The zoom option determines how sharp and close up the GIF will be. The border width option lets you add a border around the diagram. And the transparent background option allows you to embed the animation in other programs like PowerPoint and integrate it into your overall design. Finally, I click Export and the Save dialog box opens. I am already in the destination folder. I name the diagram and click Save. Now I can open the GIF file and see the animation through my Photo Viewer app. So this is how I add and view connector animations in Draw.io. First, I select or draw a connector. Next, I connect my elements properly. Then I open the Style tab and enable Flow Animation. After that, I go to the View and activate Animations. Finally, I check the animated result on the canvas. I save the animation as GIF by clicking File in the menu, then Export As, and then Animated GIF. I configure it as I like and save after clicking Export. If this video helped, please like it and subscribe for more Draw.io tutorials. And also tell me in the comments, where would you use connector animations most often? Process diagrams, interface diagrams, or network diagrams? Thanks for watching, and I see you next time.